As one of the most prominent automotive brands globally, Chevrolet has carved out a substantial presence on roads around the world. With a rich history dating back over a century, the brand has become synonymous with American car culture, delivering a diverse range of vehicles that cater to various consumer preferences. However, even giants in the automotive industry are not immune to criticism and challenges. Despite Chevrolet's widespread popularity, it's not uncommon for their vehicles to encounter serious problems, sparking concerns among drivers and enthusiasts alike. In this exploration, we're going to dive into some of the significant issues that have plagued Chevy cars, shedding light on aspects that may impact the ownership experience and the brand's overall reputation. Here are the 10 biggest problems with Chevy ownership. Number 10. After-sales service. Some dealers are better than others. This much is true for every brand under the sun, but when it comes to Chevy car ownership, it's hard to ignore the glaring reality. The level of after-sales service provided by some dealerships is subpar at best. In an era where customers expect top-notch service, with other budget brands even offering incredible customer service experience, Chevy dealerships seem to be lagging behind. While experiences with Chevrolet after-sales service can vary, here are some common problems and criticisms reported by customers. Communication issues. Customers often express frustration with poor communication from Chevy service centers. This can include delays in updates, unclear explanations of repairs, and difficulty reaching service representatives. Long waiting times. Extended waiting times for service appointments and repairs are a frequent complaint. Some customers find it challenging to schedule timely appointments or face prolonged delays in getting their vehicles serviced. Inconsistent service quality. Variability in the quality of service provided by different Chevy dealerships is a recurrent concern. Some customers report dissatisfaction with the competence of service technicians and the overall quality of repairs. Parts availability. Complaints about delays in obtaining required replacement parts for repairs are not also uncommon. This can result in prolonged repair times and inconvenience for customers. Difficulty resolving issues. Customers have reported difficulties in resolving issues or disputes with Chevy service centers. Some people fear their concerns are not adequately addressed or that the resolution process is cumbersome. And lastly, a lack of customer-focused approach. Some customers feel that Chevrolet service centers lack a customer-centric approach, leading to dissatisfaction with the overall service experience. This may include a perceived lack of empathy or willingness to address customer needs. While other brands are setting the bar high with exceptional customer service, Chevy owners often find themselves disappointed with the lackluster experience provided by certain dealerships. Number 9. Cheap interiors. The automotive industry at large faces criticism for its challenges in finding eco-friendly alternatives to traditional materials. While this struggle is understandable and forgivable, what becomes inexcusable is the use of subpar plastics in certain models. While plastic has been a prevalent resource for decades, advancements have significantly enhanced its quality and durability. So, encountering cars with plastic components that feel hollow and thin raises concerns and leaves consumers with a sense of being shortchanged. In an era of technological progress, the continued use of inferior plastics in Chevy models seems counterproductive and fails to meet evolving expectations for material quality in modern vehicles. Number 8. Poor build quality. In the realm of Chevrolet's smaller global cars, it's apparent that overall product quality has not been a paramount consideration. While these vehicles may have played a crucial role in rescuing the company from impending doom, their subpar quality has undoubtedly taken a toll on Chevrolet's reputation. With the industry's growing focus on pickups of various sizes, the smaller cars in Chevy's lineup seem destined to fade away anyways. However, as the company shifts toward electric replacements, there's a concern that certain components notorious for their tendency to fall apart in the smaller models may find their way into the new electric lineup. This perpetuation of quality issues could potentially impact the perception of Chevy's electric vehicles, hindering their success in an increasingly competitive market. Number 7. Mechanical reliability. While many argue that modern cars are more reliable than ever, the transparency brought about by increased recall notifications has shed light on persisting issues. In the contemporary automotive landscape, electrical failures are a prevalent concern, but mechanical failures still persist, particularly in the complex heart of any car, the transmission. The 2005 Chevy Impala stands out as a model with notable issues, marked by 4 major recalls and a substantial 603 complaints registered with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. In contrast, contrast, vehicles like the Silverado 2500 and Bolt have earned reputations as Chevy's most reliable models, showcasing a noteworthy difference in performance and reliability when compared to the concerns associated with the 2005 Impala. In comparison to their automatic counterparts, manual cars are considered less susceptible to transmission failure due to their relative simplicity. However, this simplicity comes with a trade-off, as manual transmissions involve a serviceable item, the clutch. For Chevrolet, the challenges have been notably pronounced in the realm of small automatic transmissions. This issue has the potential to transform a compact car into a substantial problem, emphasizing the critical role of transmission reliability in the overall performance and satisfaction of modern vehicles. Number 6. Safety concerns. The Takata airbag recall has been one of the most significant automotive safety issues in recent years. Takata employed volatile ammonium nitrate to trigger a small explosion for inflating airbags during a crash. However, over time, this chemical proved to be prone to deterioration, leading to excessive force during deployment. This in turn caused the metal canister to rupture, sending shrapnel into the vehicle's cabin. In the mid-2000s, Takata were pretty much selling airbags to everyone. GM, and by extension Chevrolet, are no exception. A lot of small families will actually pay serious attention to a vehicle's safety rating before purchase, and airbags play a big part in that safety score. GM recently recalled nearly 900 vehicles in the US and Canada with Takata airbag inflators that could explode and hurl shrapnel in a crash. The recall covers certain Chevrolet Camaro, Sonic, and Volt vehicles, as well as the Buick Verano, all from the 2013 model year. Some 2013 Chevrolet Trax versions in Canada are also included. Tragically, this defect resulted in numerous fatalities and injuries. In the US alone, at least 26 people lost their lives due to these defective airbags in May 2009. The impact extended globally, with over 30 reported deaths in countries including Malaysia and Australia. Beyond the fatalities, approximately 400 individuals have sustained injuries linked to the malfunctioning Takata airbags. Number 5. Emissions cheating. The automotive industry underwent increased scrutiny after the Volkswagen emissions scandal, which revealed manipulations in diesel vehicle emissions testing. Subsequently, several manufacturers faced their own emissions-related controversies, creating a widespread issue within the industry. Chevrolet found itself in the spotlight due to concerns surrounding their diesel pickups. Allegations suggest that Chevy's diesel pickups have been emitting higher levels of harmful nitrogen oxide in real-world conditions than what was previously indicated in their official emissions tests. This revelation adds another layer to the broader discussion about the accuracy and reliability of emissions data provided by car manufacturers, Chevy included. Number 4. Electrical gremlins. Wiring-related failures in Chevrolet vehicles have been identified as a significant and recurring issue, with consequences ranging from minor annoyances to potentially serious safety concerns. One common manifestation of this problem involves sensor failures causing inconveniences for vehicle owners. However, the more serious wiring-related failures involve critical components such as power-assisted steering. Losing power-assisted steering can pose a significant safety risk, particularly if it occurs at a critical moment when you're driving. While it's still possible to steer the vehicle without power assistance, the sudden loss of this feature can lead to driver overcompensation, potentially resulting in accidents or other road hazard. Number 3. Corporate apathy. Unfortunately, General Motors has a habit of ignoring well-documented problems. Their unholy alliance with DuPont is a prominent example where for decades, they were aware of the serious issues caused by lead in fuel and neglected to pursue the possible additives that could have been used in its place. Since the 90s, they've been trying to fix this mistake. After DuPont was told to stop working with GM, they quickly tried making an electric car called the EV1. But strangely, they also tried to get rid of their own creation, making it one of the weirdest decisions in corporate history. Another major issue was the ignition switch recall in 2014. Chevrolet, along with other GM brands, recalled millions of vehicles due to faulty ignition switches linked to numerous accidents and fatalities. Critics argued that the company was slow to address the issue and failed to prioritize customer safety. Number 2. Fire. More recently, Chevy faced a forest fire of issues when in 2019 reports started flying in that the Chevrolet Bolt model vehicle was reportedly bursting into flames. The issue has been attributed to a battery failure, and the result, GM had to recall every single Bolt car manufactured after 2016, and the responsible company, LG Electronics, had to pay nearly $2 billion to cover the cost of this major recall. Despite the recall and GM performing millions of battery switches, there are still reports of Bolt fires as recently as August 2023. Number 1. Killing the electric car all over again. Following the EV1 controversy in the early 2000s, Chevrolet is once again under scrutiny for what some perceive as hindering the electric vehicle movement. The recent string of battery-related fires with the Bolt has created significant concerns among owners and potential buyers, potentially deterring them from considering EVs for the foreseeable future. The negative publicity surrounding these incidents has had a broader impact, affecting sales for EV manufacturers globally. The safety concerns associated with faulty battery packs have become more prominent, leading people to question the overall safety of EVs. This renewed apprehension has, in turn, dealt a big blow to the entire EV industry. So how do you feel about Chevy cars? You ever owned a Chevy? Did you have a bad experience, or are you a loyal Chevy fan? Share your experiences, for better or worse, in the comments below.